So, hello guys, in this YouTube video I will figure out which gaming console you should buy for 2025. Okay, so let's just get started and not want you wait that long. So, the first thing is you want to know when you're buying a gaming console. Depends on who you are. If you're moving a lot, like you think, if you're moving a lot, if you're moving a lot and you're traveling onto vacation, then and you don't really want to put anything in your backpack. You don't want to really put any device in your backpack. An iPhone, it's not that bad. They are pretty expensive, but you could get the job done. And so I'm gonna tell you the best type of iPhones that are cheap and for on the go. Number one, the iPhone 11 and 10. These iPhones are not that bad, but they do have the price is over $100, but it's pretty worth it. And you don't need to get any of those fancy ones, iPhone 16, none of that, because they're just camera upgrades. While these iPhones, they could be a little laggy sometimes, but they are pretty. But the size of the iPhone is pretty good for your pockets, and it's not that expensive compared to the newer versions, and you can do multiple things with it. So that's something. But if you're kind of more trying to get, if you're trying to get the best quality iPhone, then and you don't care how much you spend, then I recommend getting the really good, not the really good. Get an you can get a used iPhone, or you could get a new one. So if you want to get the best quality, less lag, then iPhone 13 Plus would be good. But because those have less lag and graphics and everything like that. But what if you want you don't care if you have to put devices in your backpack, and so there's two that you could work, and there's also good for on the go. These are the Nintendo Switch and iPad. The iPad, you have to put it in your backpack because it's not big enough. It's not small enough for your pockets, and it's basically just a bigger version of the iPhone. The only the only bad things about the iPad is number one, it can't fit in your pocket, so you have to put it in your backpack. Number two, ooh, this number two, the iPad doesn't have a phone number. You can't get a phone number, but you can still use iMessages, which is pretty good, or FaceTime. So it doesn't really matter too much, but I just wanted to include that because I'm trying to say the best and bad things about these and the good things. So, but the good things is you have a bigger screen than the iPhone. And I'm not sure about the lag. It depends on where you are, if you have internet, stuff like that. With iPhone and iPad, there's a bunch of online games that you could use without internet. Not online, offline good games, and they're pretty good. Good. So you can get either a tab iPad, but if you want, you can get an Android, but that will be a bit laggy. Depend a bit more laggy. So I recommend getting the Apple versions, unless you're more of something of an Android user. You can get that. So the Nintendo Switch. The good things about them is that you can buy more controllers for it, and it's multiplayer. Well, on but on iPhone and on iPad, it's not multiplayer; it's single player. So that's a big down benefit of them. Um, but the Nintendo Switch, it's multiplayer, and you can get some pretty fun games on there that are exclusive, like Mario Kart, which you can use on your phone, but it's better on Nintendo Switch. I recommend. You can even get a controller system, which you can get on for your phone, but the controller system is way cheaper than the iPhone one, and you have controllers which is pretty cool because it just makes because we don't single player is fun, but sometimes we want to play multiplayer, right? So that's where the Nintendo Switch comes in handy. You can play single player, multiplayer. You get exclusive games like Mario Deluxe, And overall, it's a pretty good one because you can disconnect the controllers, you can use touchscreen, you can watch YouTube, you can do anything on Nintendo Switch. It just so if you like playing with friends and you're on the go, so I recommend getting the Nintendo Switch. And you don't even have to be on the go to use the Nintendo Switch, which is just so good. The next one, a gaming PC. Now, I'm not gonna tell which types because there's thousands of them, and I'm not really gonna talk about them. But I'm just gonna talk about the benefits and non-benefits of gaming PCs. Like number one. All right. So next up, gaming PCs. Next up, gaming PCs. So the non-benefits and benefits of gaming PCs are there's a lot. I would say let's talk about the benefits. So the benefits of a gaming PC are you have the really good quality and there's a bunch of games you can play from. So if you want to play if so you can if you want to have good quality games and maybe lag, it depends on the stuff like I said. Maybe lag, I'm not sure. Depends on what like the stuff that you're on and stuff like that. But the best things about gaming PCs are really good quality and over 1,000 games to choose from. So you don't really get bored that often. Well, unlike Nintendo, yeah, there's hundreds of games on Nintendo, maybe 1,000, but gaming PCs have way more. And it's all same for iPad and iPhone. They have hundred thousands, but gaming PCs they have the most, the literal most. And it's been gaming PCs have been expanding in popularity. So that's another good reason to get them because if you don't want to be left behind and you don't want to be left behind and using all that other stuff that's really not popular, it's okay to do that. But if you want to be on the same page as everybody, then yeah, gaming PCs are for you. But the non-benefits of gaming PCs are it's not meant for travel. You can't just put it in your backpack because of the size. I mean, you can, but it would take up. You need like one or two backpacks to put in, and if you have a really big one, it's gonna take like all your space. And it's gonna and there's and they have a lot of wires you need to connect, which is another non-benefit. So it takes like an hour to set up one, depending on how the type, the which gaming PC it is, and other stuff. So it could take an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 2 hours. It just depends on which one you're using. But on iPad, iPhone, phone, it takes up to 5 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe even a minute, because you have to do verification, password, and everything. So yeah, it's pretty worth it, and I would recommend doing it if you're not really on the go and you just a full on gamer. Like yeah, game PCs are for you, and there's some good games coming out on for PCs. So yeah, that's another good thing. And you can use Steam, and yeah, there's Steam for mobile, but we all like Steam for PC better. I think we can all agree on that. The next one is VR headset. Now, this one, they have a big community. So this is virtual reality. This is so gaming PCs and VR headsets are the next level of gaming. So if so another there's a bunch of good benefits for VR headsets. Number one, it's on the go. You can use it on the go. You just need to get the charging port and then the headset controller. Maybe but it is big, but you can make it work. You just need like another backpack for your stuff, and then one for the thing. But maybe you can make it fit. Depends on your backpack. It depends on which one you're using. But headsets, they're like the main future of virtual reality. It's like you're playing a game in real life. Like the best games on headsets are one pretty popular. Like there's Rec Room you could do, or like Gorilla Tag, and VR headsets. You're feeling everything. You're the so because the difference between everything else is you're controlling the character. You press a button to control the character, which you do that in virtual reality, but you get even more feedback and you get the character's POV. You're like the character and you're controlling yourself, which is pretty cool. And yeah, they might not. They do have some limited edition games on that, but not as much. So if you're, so I would say get a VR headset or Oculus, something like that. If you're like kind of on the go, like you travel sometimes, but like not often. Like maybe 1 or 2 times, like 1 through 3 times a year. 1, 2, 3 times a year when you should get it. If you do more than that, like 1 through 5, 1 through 4 or more, or then I recommend getting a Nintendo Switch for on the go. But you can still make the VR headset work. It's just a bit annoying to get it in. But yeah, so that's something. And I think we talked about all of them, except oh, we still got some. So we have PlayStations. PlayStations. So if you have a PC, you don't need a PlayStation unless you're. Because first of all, I have a PlayStation 5, and I'm not flexing, but I do have one. And I know the benefits and non-benefits. I have most of everything I said here, so I'm experienced with this. So you can trust me, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyways, so the only benefits from PlayStation is it's pretty. You could play the best games on PlayStation are like Fortnite and Spider-Man, and there's a bit more limited edition, like but those are the top three best games on PlayStation. If you're gonna buy one, it's just probably Minecraft, Fortnite, and um Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's like the only limited edition. So PlayStation barely has limited edition. So if you have a PC, I recommend stick with that unless you wanna like you get a PlayStation, which I recommend if I'm picking through PC or PlayStation, I would get PC. Even though PlayStation is more easier to port but still hard, PC is just because there's way more limited edition games on PC than PlayStation. But on PlayStation, there's less swag. But you could have less swag on a PC. Like I said, it depends. But I only lagged 2 times, like 1 through 5 times on a PlayStation ever in my life. No, 1 through 10, something like that, ever in my life. While on PC, I've lagged like 1 through 20. So that's the difference. But like I said, it depends. But the downsides of PlayStation is I said some like just barely any limited edition games, like 5, something like that. And another downside is if you have to pay for multiplayer. Well, on PC, you just need that, and then you can play multiplayer. Like, let's say you want to play Minecraft, Minecraft, right? You- Then you're gonna need, and you want to go join the servers in Minecraft Bedrock, something like that. Well, you have to pay money, and it pretty cost a decent. It's pretty expensive. Like $25 a month. Like I paid $500, and they make you pay more to play multiplayer. But there is games on PlayStation that you don't need to pay money for multiplayer, like Fortnite or Roblox, something like that. But like those are the only games. But you could have Minecraft multiplayer for free. You just need another controller, and then they join, and yeah, stuff like that. And the last one is Xbox. So Xbox is like PlayStation. I'm not really gonna. I'm barely gonna talk about this, but I will. There is differences. So with PlayStation, you can connect it to your computer, but it's a bit hard. And PlayStation, you can connect it to your tablet, which I forgot to say. So Xbox is basically like if you want to be playing games like Fortnite or Minecraft, PC, anything like that. Because those it's right now are ones that are pretty good for Xbox. But so if you want to do that, yeah, you can do that. Xbox is linked with Microsoft, I think. Than Xbox. So some of the best games for Xbox are like Minecraft. So Xbox is more if like, you like it's just like that. Playing games like Minecraft. So yeah, if you found this video like useful to help you decide what you want to do, thank you. So Xbox is basically like if you want to be playing games like Fortnite or Minecraft. If you guys found this video useful, thank you and have a great day. Are ones that are pretty good for Xbox, but So if you want to do that, yeah, you can do that. Xbox is linked with Microsoft, I think. If you guys found this video useful, thank you and have a great day. Some of the best games for Xbox are like Minecraft, cause like it's just like that. So yeah, if you found this video useful to help you decide what you want to do, thank you and have. If you guys found this video useful, thank you and have a great day. If you guys found this video useful, thank you and have a great day.